Hello everyone and welcome to Minor Instance, episode 27, covering Major Crime Season 3, episode 8, Cutting Loose. Alright, so this episode was a Michael Taylor episode, and we got to see into his being a consultant for the television show that Michael Taylor's been a consultant for. We had the main star of it, who was played by Luke Perry, who was hilarious.
So funny.
And he had an assistant named Kiki. Michael Taylor goes with Luke Perry. That's not what the guy's name. That's not what Luke Perry's name was.
John.
Okay, but I'm going to keep calling him Luke Perry so that everybody knows what I'm talking about. Luke Perry's assistant takes Tal with her to like this storage thing because they got a letter saying that there was something in the storage container. Or like, I don't even think it said dead body, but they kept saying it said dead body. I don't know. But anyway.
Maybe they said it smelled like a dead body.
Maybe. I don't know. Somebody, they got a letter saying to go to this thing. So they go and they find a dead body inside that's like decomposed. Like it's just bone and like hair and a band-aid that was on the nose. We come to find out that the person who's dead in Luke Perry's storage container was a stalker of Luke Perry. And, like, had websites and fan fiction for him and really ridiculous things. But they had slept together, like, what, 30 years before? Like, a long time before. Luke Perry just kind of forgot about it. So we find out it wasn't Luke Perry who killed her. And it wasn't his assistant, Kiki. It was actually the chick's husband because he was, like, just done with her stuff.
Yeah, he was done with the insanity.
I was trying to blame with him because, like, the whole house was dedicated to Luke Perry. And she had a room that, like, was ridiculous. Rusty was graduating this episode. Didn't show any of his graduation. But
probably didn't go because he did summer school.
Yeah, but I mean, he got a certificate and stuff.
Yeah.
You still get that. So Rusty graduated, and Sharon wanted to throw him a party, and she keeps telling him, Rusty, you can invite friends from school. And he's like, I don't have any friends from school. So she decides to throw him a party. And she invites everybody from the division. It's really, really cute.
She was really excited when he said yes, she could throw him a party.
She was really excited. She just wanted a party. And Julio came back, which he wasn't gone at all. I mean, he wasn't there at the beginning of the episode. He came like towards the middle end. And I don't think he had any lines, did he?
Who?
Julio.
Yes, he did.
Did he?
Yeah.
I don't remember him having any lines.
But he never has a lot of lines to begin with. But he did have a few lines. He
He
has to be the easiest person to write on that show.
Yeah, he's quiet. In the murder room, Sharon didn't know that he was back. And Prince is like, he's been off for a week. Like that's enough.
He's been to the doctor. He's been to the shrink.
Like, this isn't even a big deal. I think Sharon probably forgot he was shot before. Like, that was a lot more worse than what this was.
Yeah.
Because this was just a graze thing. So she's like, where's your sense of celebration? And it prevents it. Legit words, and that is my new thing to say to anyone.
The best thing to say to people.
Oh my god. And like, Prince is like, well, why don't you give him a hug then? Like, just tease and give her, like, who really cares? Like, what, you're making a big deal out of this for no reason. So they're in the electronics room watching this interview with Luke Perry. And he walks in to tell him something. Sharon just walks over. She hugs him. It says, Julio, I'm so glad you're back. And he was just standing there like,
I have something to say. Where was their sense of celebration when Amy came back? Because she was gone a while.
She got more banged up than he did.
Yeah.
That's for damn sure.
She got
no
hugs.
hugs.
Out of her.
She got no hugs.
No.
She got no parties.
No. Poor Amy.
She just wasn't there in an episode.
She was there gone for a couple of episodes.
Just the one.
Was it?
Hmm.
But still, where was their sense of celebration when she came back?
Sharon was still new there then.
She wasn't
so
comfortable.
I'll give them that. But Amy got no hugs.
Raider is really comfortable around them now.
Oh my god, I love it. It's just so hilarious. She had some of the best looks, the best one-liners this episode.
She did. Like, she stole the episode.
It was a tail episode, and then Luke Perry was hilarious and fantastic, but who stole the show? Sharon Raider. Her and Hobbs are like a tag team of hilarity.
It was so funny when that guy admitted to it.
When
they were both like...
Luke Perry busted in the interview room while the husband was in there with Flynn and Tal. And he's telling him, like, oh, I don't know where the car is. And Luke Perry gets him to say where the car is, how they got into the storage container, like, all this stuff, just by, like, groating
Pushing
him or
his
whatever.
buttons.
Yeah. Hobbs and Raider in the room, they just go.
They're so excited.
So funny. I love them two together. I don't ship them, but
No.
I just think they're hilarious. And I'm glad we had more Hobbs this season.
We had a graduation party for Rusty.
Yeah, Luke Perry went and his assistant went.
Kiki.
They just had it was like a really cute episode. It was just funny
hilarious.
and
It was
a nice
adorable.
right, and it was a nice one-off kind of thing. Like you didn't have to watch any before or any, you know what I mean? Like you could tune in tonight and just be comfortable and happy and have fun with it. And I like that. What did we like about this episode?
Luke Perry was hysterical.
Hysterical.
Sharon Rader had some of the best lines.
And most of them didn't even contain any words. It was just like,
Yeah. Her facial expressions were on point. When she was like muttering to herself,
I
it
know.
was the best. It's the best.
Love it. She was just so. Oh God, Mary, you go, girl, because you were hilarious this episode.
She busted out her comedic chops for this.
She needs to do it more often. I'm glad they're exploring this with her, though. That whole
Yes.
comedic side to her acting abilities.
she has
'cause it's
it.
there. We have seen it a
Yes.
lot, but not enough like we could. So I'm glad they're doing that this year.
Provenza always on
Oh
point.
my God. It's always the husband. It's
Yeah.
always the
When you say it's
husband.
always the husband, every murder, you're bound to get it right sometime. Like,
It's just like,
that's what
no,
Rader
it's the
said.
first time. It was funny when Provenza brought up, I said it was the husband, and Tal just starts.
Always
Idiots
the
are
husband.
so hilarious. The Rusty didn't have much this episode.
He had some great like interactions with Sharon.
Yeah.
Just because he was so adamant on not having a party because he didn't have any friends, and he was invited to the 22 other kids in his class that
he
graduated
didn't get any
parties.
invitations.
I don't really think he cared.
I did like that little thing towards the end with Tal and him, because
Yeah,
we
that
don't
was sweet.
ever see them
No.
together, and that was really sweet. How proud Tal is of him, and I don't think Rusty realized it until it came from Tal.
Mm-hmm.
If it came from any of the other guys, maybe Flynn, but not really. But like if it came from any of the other guys, I don't think he would have been nearly as moved by it.
And the ending with Sharon and
Yeah,
Rusty
that whole little
was really good.
his little
The whole-
graduation party
yeah.
was just really cute. Everybody was just so excited and happy for Rusty because they all love him dearly.
Amy was so excited this entire episode.
She didn't have much lines though.
No, but she just was so excited this entire episode because
Because Luke Perry, he was really good. Like, not that I was expecting him not to be, but he was just so funny. Just
it's
he
always
was
so
great.
hard to tell like how an episode's going to go though when
Especially
if
from
they
last
have like
season's
funny
ninth
people
episode.
on the show. It's either going to be a hit or it's going to be a major flop.
Right, it's gonna be like the most hilarious thing you've ever seen.
But it was okay because it was
Or-
only one funny person in this episode instead of 5.
instead of way too many funny people. Dislikes?
The ever-present, what's his face?
Taylor.
Taylor.
You hate Taylor
I
so
hate him
much.
so
He was
much.
fine at the party. I'm surprised
I
they
was like,
invited
why
him.
is he there?
But he was fine there. But like,
But I legit was like, why was he there?
I just want them to go back to how he was. He was so much better. When he was like the
Robert
comic
Gossett
relief.
is hilarious.
He's hilarious.
But Taylor,
is the biggest pain in the ass.
yes.
Go back to how you guys wrote him, like towards the end of the closer. And I know he had a lower position, but
He's just
it was worth it.
too involved with the media. Like, that's all he cares about.
That's how he's always been, though.
It's annoying.
It is annoying, but that's just how he's always been. I didn't like that Amy didn't have a lot of lines this episode.
I really don't have any other dislikes other than the fact
That's
Taylor.
kind of it. Other than Taylor.
It's always Taylor.
What are we rating it?
I'm gonna rate it a 9.5, 10.
I was gonna say 10. Because we had a case that we were able to follow, and it was really easy to follow. And then we had the personal side, which it wasn't too present, but you know, everybody's just so proud of Rusty.
Sharon's
Sharon's
just
just so
wanted to have a
excited.
freaking party for this
She
boy.
just wanted a party. She wanted a party in general. She wanted a party for Julio. She wanted a party
really
for
wanted
everyone.
a party.
But it was just really great. She was just so happy for this boy. And I think that came through very clear. Just everybody was so happy for Rusty. And I think Rusty finally got that they were happy for him and they love him. They all love him. Not just Sharon, but all of them. And I think Tal even mentioned how different his life could have been.
He said, look how far you've come in the last couple of years.
Yeah. I love how proud they are of him. Because they really, really are.
Predictions?
We didn't see any previews. What else is due? This is the one her son's in.
Yes.
Ricky Rayder,
I'm really
we're
sad
going to
we
see
didn't
him.
see the promo now.
So,
Ricky's back. Apparently someone gets revenge. Whether
Sweet
it's regarding
revenge.
her family or a case, or both.
I think it's going to be Jack gets his revenge. I think that's what this is going to be about. Or maybe Sharon gets her revenge.
Be the case, too.
It could. But something tells me it has to do with Ricky.
They usually try to correlate
both of them together.
The crime and the personal.
You know Jack had to say something to Ricky.
Obviously, he's bringing his son to her house. Have we ever seen Ricky before?
No, I mean, he could come to his mom's house.
Perfect timing.
And I bet you he's filling that boy's head with whatever. This could go one of two ways.
And I don't understand because he clearly has never had a relationship with his kids. Why all
but
of a sudden
I think his son has longed for a relationship for his father for so long that...
usually how it goes, but...
that he'll just... yeah, sure, Dad. Let's go screw it up. Yeah, like that. It'll be very interesting. We'll get to see him.
Mm-hmm. If there was a spin-off of the SOB, would you watch?
Would you watch?
Yes.
Yes. I might.
You would watch
if Malcolm Jamal Warner was in it.
You would watch at least one episode to try to get the feel of it.
Yes, I would. I'd definitely watch it. I think those three characters, if you had Anne McGinnis, Fritz Howard, and Chuck Cooper, if you have them in a show together, I think it would work very well. As long as those three are in it. Like, I mean, other people too, but you have to have those three because I think they work really well together. Do you think he'll go to, like, a big university out of state, or do you think he will go to, like, community college? Which we all know the answer what that will probably be, but I want to hear what you guys want to say about it. So that's your question this week. Here you go.
Take it.
The winner from last week's question was Grey Cargo, who gave us a heads up that our link was broken on the Major Crimes group. Thank you. I appreciate it. Love you.
Thumbs up.
And as you all know, you were all in the running for this great prize at the end of the season, which you got a whole hiatus to put up with, so you're going to have to wait a long time. Next week, we're covering Major Crimes Season 3, Episode 9. Wow. Wow. 2 more episodes of this season before the hiatus. It's called Sweet Revenge. We get some Ricky Rayder up in there. We get some Jack. Maybe. Probably. I believe so. Yeah. So, I'm really looking forward to it. Are you? I am.
I'm looking for the shit show that's going to go down.
Because he does not like Rusty. He's not going to like Rusty. But you know what? I can't blame him. I really can't blame him because she hasn't said anything to them.
That we know of.
No, she told Jack. She hasn't said anything to them.
No, she hasn't said anything to them about adopting him.
I don't want to hate either of her children. Rucky.
Is that their ship?
Rucky, Shepko, you know. Oh, maybe it is.
Oh, God.
I don't want to not like him. I want them to get along. Though I think if Emily comes along, something tells me she'll probably be a lot more understanding of him. What if I'm able to edit it properly? That goes... No, that's damn good saying, too. Because we're all insignificant and we can get eaten at any time. I have a say. I'm going to say this and then put it at the end. I have this thing on my mirror that I wrote with bright red lipstick and it says, "We are all sandwiches," because it was on Night Vale. And I kept laughing like for a half hour. I was like, but wait, that's actually kind of profound and shit. So I put it up on my mirror. Don't with your face.
Proud of your blind ass.
Oh, I know, it's bad. This morning it was really bad.
How am I fine. I'm fine. I got this.
Do you? You're slowly losing it.
I'm getting loose. No, you do that every episode. You also look like you're gonna fall asleep, so...
I do, and I think it's because of the... I'm not tired, I think it's because of this fan. But I can't do it without the fan. The question of the week was... I don't remember.